Peace, this is Jarrell with Quantum Consciousness. Today I want to talk about the third eye. So I've made a lot of videos speaking about the third eye and how it is a illuminated sphere of awareness and how you exist at the center of your heart, and within your heart center is your true truth. That's where you reside from as your true center realm. Your sphere of awareness is actually perceived from your heart up and through your third eye. So I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the third eye and activating the third eye and utilizing your third eye so everything is spinning and rotating and working how it should in that space. Okay, so let's get started. To make this simple, the third eye is a chakra. It is a energy vortex. It's a place of perception. It is a place where your intuition is developed when you're communicating to yourself from your heart. It's kind of like, you know, it's how you hear yourself. It's a place where it's like you have your mind space, right? And that mind space is very important to also be developed, besides the heart space, of course. The heart space is first and foremost, of course. Yet, you're going to want to utilize and focus on your mind space if you want to develop your psychic awareness, your intuition, your clarity, your peace, which is huge, and being able to control your mind. That's probably the most important part, is being able to clear your mind, control your mind, so you're just being able to think about nothing. That is how meditation is done. If you've ever been into a deep state of meditation, you realize that when you're doing it, it's like hard to like explain it. It's kind of just like a state of being. You're kind of just like there, and you're existing, and you're vibrating in a specific way, to where it's just like you are one with the universe. You are one with yourself. You're one with your environment. You're one with yourself internally and externally. It's like just like all is one and one is all, as you, as the cosmos fractaled down into the physicality that you are. And the third eye helps you perceive that more intelligently. It helps you break down and understand it intellectually. Your heart will show you. Your heart will just physically show you and tell you. If you get into your Akashic realm and you're able to actually go and look at these things, that's what actually you are. You are universal intelligence. However, your third eye is going to show you and tell you these things when you're able to develop and move and rotate and perceive and communicate and experience. All right, it's very crucial for you to understand the depth of the third eye and how it's really utilized. And when you actually start to use it, it changes your entire realm. It changes who you are, for you to be able to understand way more on a depth of your higher selves, your past lives, your purpose here on Earth, your galactic heritage, your DNA, all of that. It's just like the greatest thing ever, really. So let's get started. I've showed many times how you can activate and spin your third eye and how to utilize it. I've just always been getting better at it. I've always been doing new things and experimenting and taking advice from my higher self and listening and having them show me what to do and constantly honing and developing a new process for me to the point where I've gotten good enough at it to show you a newer, more refined process for you to try out there at home. So here we go. Okay, I think it was probably like last year or like 2 years ago. I made a meditation of cosmic surfing. What you want to do, what you want to understand is that you are the universe. You exist as one I am present, as one God presence in the center of your being. And when you understand that you are the center of your own universe, you exist as that illuminated light being, just, right here in the center. You are actually the experience, and you're also the experiencer. Okay, it's kind of like, being the observer, and then you're also the observed. Because you're everything. You are a god or goddess, human god angel or goddess angel, and you're also nothingness. You're also empty space that makes up nothingness as pure light itself, as just glimmering, shimmering emptiness as light itself. When you understand that, you understand the universe is constantly moving. There's constantly waves that are moving. If you look out into deep space, you see how there are constant waves just crashing and moving and flowing and doing all these things to create new life and to shift into new cycles of itself. It's like a huge ocean, and within an ocean there's different types of waves. There's different types of swells, there's different types of surf. Okay, so if you understand that, you realize that you're in an entire ocean when you look inside yourself. And it's very important to learn how to utilize and traverse through that ocean. Now, if you've ever been in the ocean, the best way to traverse an ocean is either to swim or you can surf. Okay, so that's what I chose. That's specifically what I chose. I feel like surfing is the best way to move around within your inner universe, and it is not only cool, but it's the most efficient, and it's very fast, especially when you understand that your own telepathic power can instantly blink you to wherever you want. It's kind of just like instant transmission travel. You can go from star system to star system to galaxy to galaxy to planet, anywhere you want, and it's really awesome. So it was about 2 years ago it was about a year or so, a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I made a meditation called Cosmic Surfing. In that meditation, I showed you how to use your golden Christed energy to be on a surfboard and surf through the waves of your own consciousness. And when you're doing that, you see how easy it is to start moving and start shifting the energy around you, because we're always moving in our own energy fields. Right now, you are moving. You're in an ocean, whether you realize it or not. You're in an ocean because you're in a reality. You're in a world that's larger than your world, and the quicker you realize that, the more power you have in your own potential to awaken and utilize more of your own potential in your own awakening. So whether your perception of your own universe is a pond, or if it's a giant multi-dimensional omniversal galactic super ocean, you are there. You're somewhere. It just depends on your point of perspective, your realm of perspective, your scope of perspective of how far you're able to expand your third eye and implement yourself within your own illuminated sphere of your third eye. Okay, so here we go. I want this is kind of like a sequel to the Cosmic Surfing meditation. So if you haven't done that, it's good to start out there, because there's some good energy in that meditation. This is kind of just like an upgraded version of that. Okay, so to begin, you're going to want to just really center yourself, be calm, be present, get into a state to where your breaths are rhythmic to the beats of your heart, and you're able to focus and you're able to zone and quiet and still your mind to the point to where it's just you in your own inner space. There's nothing else. And as you do that, you start to view your realm. What you want to view is a huge golden ring around you. As far as you can see, really, it's just you in a ring. And what you want to do is expand your arms as far as they can go and spin that ring counterclockwise. And as you spin that ring, you watch the energy around start spinning in a counterclockwise fashion all the way to the center, directly to all the way down to one point directly in front of you. And as you do this, you realize that you're in a sphere. You're spinning energy in a sphere. And as you spin this energy in a sphere, the energy starts to open up into a tunnel. As it opens up into a tunnel, that tunnel is spinning counterclockwise, and you're on a surfboard. And as you're on the surfboard, that energy is spinning counterclockwise, and you're surfing energy through your own tunnel of consciousness on your surfboard. Okay? So this is where you want to be. This is where you want to start. In your own sphere of your own energy, in your own tunnel or pipe. It's kind of just like you're in there, and then you're surfing as you're in your own sphere. Okay? So as you're spinning your own energy in this sphere, as it's going down counterclockwise, you also feel your own energy in your own torus field spinning around you counterclockwise. So as you're moving forward down a tunnel, you also feel energy spinning around you counterclockwise while you're on a surfboard, while you're surfing. Okay? And as you're surfing, you want to feel around here, you want to be here, and you want to be present, and you want to feel your energy start to kick up. Because right now you're spinning two ways at once. You're spinning forward and you're spinning upward. And this is the key to phase transition. Because when you have perfect sequence like this, you're literally moving into a place to where nothing can touch you. You're spinning in a coherent fashion to where you're in alignment, you're present, your energy is most unified and resilient and put together because you know who you are. Okay, so that's very important to know. So as you're spinning this energy, all this energy is golden consciousness. It's golden Christ consciousness, golden galactic surf energy, water energy. Even your surfboard is golden. Okay, it's golden consciousness, water energy. It's golden energy. All right. So as you're spinning and you're moving in these directions, which is you're going forward, and then you're spinning energy around you as you're going forward. Okay. You realize that you're moving across an entire world under you. It's kind of like if you were to be standing on a globe. It's like if you were to be standing on a globe and you're moving, like you're moving across a huge globe, and you look down and you see the globe moving under you as you're surfing. Okay, so it's like that's your location. You're on a huge world and you're spinning all this energy around you as you move across this realm. And as you move across this realm, you realize this world is actually also moving through space. And as you're moving through space on this world, stars are flying past you. And that's the final aspect of it. As you feel the stars fly past you, you feel everything just start to fly off of you, and you begin to be able to clear your energy and to feel your energy moving in a faster rate, and a more aligned and aware rate, and you really begin to awaken much more quicker, much more easily, and much more seamlessly than you ever thought possible. It's literally unlocking your third eye, all right? Because your third eye literally will start to spin. Your third eye will start to spin, and then you'll be able to literally spin through the density that's covering every single person on this planet and see through the veil. That's why this is so important, and utilizing your third eye is so important, because you want to be able to see, right? I hope you want to be able to see if you're watching this video. So soon I'm going to record a meditation on this, Yet I wanted to make a video on this and explain why it's so important for you to understand that this is how it's done. This is how it's done. It's kind of just like a place of inner travel that's perpetual. You're always there, even no matter what you're doing, you're always there. Yet, if you go in and tap in and do this, when you take these steps to first spin energy around you, and then get on your surfboard, spin energy around you again, and then look down and realize where you are and see you're moving across the world, and then understand you're also in space and you see the stars flying around you. The more you do this, the more implemented you'll get, the more integrated you'll get, and the less you'll have to do that to be able to actually see through the veil. The more you do it, the less you'll have to do it. So you'll eventually set yourself in the realm, in this realm, to where you'll set yourself in your own third eye illuminated spherical realm of awareness, to where you won't even have to do that sequence anymore. You'll just view your sphere and jump into that reality, and then you're there. You know, it's kind of just like you get so used to it, it becomes another everyday thing. You're just seeing through the veil like it's nothing. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you. I feel like it's very important, and more people have to know this stuff. And it's kind of just like, you want to know how to be able to do this stuff, because nobody's really out there teaching it much. There's a couple channels. There's like one channel, maybe one or two channels that teaches this stuff like this. Yet I wanted to actually show up and actually, you know, give this stuff to you, because it's super important. Because your brainwave capacity and your awareness goes a lot farther than anybody's ever going to teach you. It's kind of like you have to understand this stuff for yourself. You know, if you look up, if you move your head just a tad, you know, you have things like moving just way over, just across a house over there, across a field over there, in the woods over there. It's like you are more powerful or more implemented in your own body, in your own environment around you, than anybody can ever even like show you. You have to understand stuff for yourself. So when you get into your own realm and you start to spin your energy, and you actually start to take responsibility for your own energy, especially your own mind, things start to change for you. So that's it. Peace and love. If you guys would like a session, I do sessions at quantumlight.org. I do intuitive reading, coaching, energy readings, custom art, numerology readings, all of it. I also have a clothing line, empathleague.com. Check that out. Comes with cool shirts like these. Also, I have organite devices I'm creating. I'll go and get one for you here. So this is one of my newest creations. It's kind of just like a organite horse, right? It's a galactic horse. It's made out of amethyst and selenite. Amethyst is good for your crown chakra and third eye chakra. It helps you get more psychic awareness and enhance your dream states. Selenite, of course, is like the awesome, most go-to crystal for anything. It's the most pure white light you could possibly get in solidified form. Yet, the cool thing about this is that this is actually a pillar of light, all right? And an electromagnetic energy field resonates and ripples off of this for 30 feet in all directions, okay? This little thing is very powerful because it has a copper coil wrapped at the bottom counterclockwise, and then it has a terminated crystal wrapped inside of it counterclockwise. So there's energy spinning up and then spinning out to create a pillar of light. So you can put these by your bed, you can put these anywhere around your house to grid your house. This really works. This was a game changer when I put this by my bed. It was just like, it creates so much protection and so much security. You'll never want to, you know, go to sleep without it, or go to sleep without one of these like near you, or you know, at least something similar to this near you. All right, so check it out. Empathleague.com, also available on Empath League on Etsy.com. So peace and love. I'll talk to you soon.